message. The rapid development of AI is certainly changing the way we live and work. As a pharmacist working in the field of digital marketing, I have witnessed how AI is impacting our industry. For example, by utilizing AI, we can more accurately analyze consumer preferences and deliver more targeted ads to the appropriate target customers. Such advancements in technology can improve business efficiency and ultimately increase the success rate of retargeting campaigns. However, there are also concerns about the ethical implications of AI. For instance, there is the possibility that AI may compromise the autonomy of human decision-making and raise concerns about privacy. Additionally, automation of large numbers of jobs by AI may cause anxiety about the future of professions. I feel both hope and concern about the evolution of AI. AI has the potential to significantly reshape future societies, but in order to manage its evolution properly and ensure it benefits society as a whole, discussions and policy frameworks are essential, said our friend from Japan, Kazuaki Oikawa. Now, here's another old-time friend of Radio Romania International, Krista Brunstrom of Sweden, whose contribution touches, among other things, our work here at Radio Romania International.
Artificial intelligence, or AI, has been around for quite a while, and it has already impacted our lives in many ways. Text can be easily translated in seconds into most desired languages, which makes it possible to access information which was previously not that easily available. When mobile phones and the internet were first introduced many years ago, some of the first people to fully profit from this new way of communicating were people who devote themselves to criminal activities. They still rely on the dark net to communicate and organize smuggling of drugs or towards the murders. AI can be used to create what appears to be real persons who speak their mind. We have already seen several examples of this, and it is extremely difficult to distinguish between real people and AI-generated people.
At the same time, Krista also says AI can undoubtedly be useful in improving health services or simplifying administrative duties. All of this will unfortunately also reduce the need for real people, which might result in many people losing their jobs. It is highly likely that people who have made a living as translators will find it increasingly difficult in the future to secure work. AI might even replace broadcasters or television hosts. Just imagine Radio Romania International being run by AI. We live in a world where some governments are waging ruthless wars of aggression against their neighbors. I'm pretty sure that they are exploring the possibility to use AI to create even more havoc in those countries which do not support them. I don't really paint a positive picture of the future with AI, but we will probably discover, and rather sooner than later, that this new technology will change our world in a way that most of us don't really want. Kind regards, Krista Brunstrom.
You may be right, Krista. Eventually, time will tell whether AI will be a friend or a foe of mankind.
Our U.S. listener, Mary Crone's contribution comes along the same lines. She's distrustful of AI. As someone from the U.S., I do believe that AI and related systems will eventually replace some jobs, especially when it comes to translating and working with text. With a nearly infinitely huge library available, aka the Internet, AI can be trained to work with languages relatively easy. While the legality of training a model from copyrighted material is being questioned, I think that it is safe to say that the cat is out of the bag in that respect. Mobile applications such as cars and trucks are a little more up in the air for me. I personally believe that insurance companies will create a precedent for having a human in the driver's seat anyway. If an autonomous truck were to crash, who would be at fault? The programming team? The logistics company? Too many looming issues around responsibilities and regulations. I do still have major concerns about the environmental impact that AI systems will impose on the world. These data centers use a large amount of water and electricity, straining local supplies. I would rather have to look up my own searches than have a forest cut down or a cubic meter of coal burned to have it delivered to me. Just my 2 cents.
Great contribution, Ellie. Thank you so much for sharing.
We have come to the end of this Listener's Day show on RRI, and we are sorry we could not cover all the answers that we have received, including substantial and to-the-point contributions from Syed Abbas Taki of Pakistan, who details the various types of artificial intelligence, and from Fan Hongjie of China, who thinks that the development of artificial intelligence is the inevitable product of the rapid development of science and technology in today's society. Thank you all for taking the time to research and think about this topic. It was, I'm sure, not the most comfortable topic to contemplate. And while many of us fear the kind of world our children will live in, I think we should also keep in mind that people have been feeling for centuries now that the world was doomed and the end was near. And yet we've kept on living, loving, making art, and mastering science. So maybe we should have faith in the resilience of our species. And in the meantime, take comfort in our imperfections. For what makes us profoundly fallible is what ultimately makes us human. From Ana Maria Popescu and
Lăcrămioara Simion,
it is goodbye for now.
And with that, our broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and India, New Delhi area, has come to an end. You can listen to our next program for Western Europe at 12 hours UTC on 15460 kHz, as well as on the internet at www.rri.ro channel 1. Listeners in India, New Delhi area, are invited to tune in again tomorrow at 6:30 hours UTC on 21,470 kHz in the DRM system. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write an email at engl@rri.ro. Goodbye.